guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another new season of Planetbase. We're up to our fourth and most likely our final season of Planetbase, because there is only 4 maps. We had originally the red planet, then we had the frost planet, then we had I think it was the gas one or something, then this one. They have all their names here, I guess. Yeah, so we've done all these classes. Obviously, last season we had that little bit of a stumble with that last achievement, which was really annoying. I'm going to try and attempt to do that off camera just because I didn't want to waste too much time. We kind of talked about this all in the last episode of last season, but we're going to start on the suicide planet, the Class S, and this shit's going to get hard. I highly doubt, I don't know how the achievement's going to go, if we're going to get them all in this one. We're just going to play it until I feel like the base is substantially finished. But yeah, this is not going to be easy. So it is a moon of a gas giant, with thin but active atmosphere, constant thunderstorms, so the first time dealing with the thunderstorms, as a threat, and methane lakes reduce buildable surface, so we've got less buildable surface, which is going to be even harder. So characteristics obviously is light amount is variable, solar but is disrupted by cloud cover, atmosphere density is low, so wind turbines operate at reduced capacity, and thunderstorm risk is high. So it doesn't seem like asteroid risk is in effect or solar flares, it seems just to be the thunderstorms. And yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting season. So I'm going to start the base off, but we're going to cut away because I want to make sure we get a nice setup, so we don't get really screwed around too much and we can actually possibly achieve that 300. So we're going to start it here, but I'm going to do a little cutaway because we are not too sure on what our setup's going to be like. But at least we're going to be close to a good area, and it doesn't look like too good. But anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit when I found the perfect location. Okie dokie guys, welcome back. So I've done a few bits of scouring around the planets and I found up with a decent combination of space. It's actually not really easy. Every one of them that I've found all had flaws, even this one does. There's a lot of this liquid, I think it was methane or something, whatever it was, that it said it was on the planet. It's gonna be a really challenging season. I can already tell there's so many things that can obstruct your building and that, and I have a feeling the base itself actually won't be that big. There won't be a chance to do what we did last season with the whole expanding and doing the double side. It's gonna be really small actually, because you need room for the power, but I guess the smaller it is, the less power we need. So I don't know, it might all work as well, but anyway, we're going to load it in and start building straight away. So as you can see, we only get 2 workers, an engineer, a bio, and a robot. This is the area that we're working with. I'm kind of going to start going this way. I feel like might be the best opportunity. So we're just going to try and get this all going. So I'm going to put like the airlock, say, probably like right here. I want to just do it right there, get them building this pretty much straight away. We need to get a whole bunch of stuff going to make sure these guys are going to be good to go. So we're going to link these 2 up, and then so they're going to have the oxygen bay there, but then we need to get power. So you need solar and wind, so we can't do that without a solar panel. So we're going to get the solar panel right here for starters. And then I would like to also get a storage tank, but I'd like to do probably not. I'd like if I did one big one. I feel like it might be good enough for us at the moment. I know it is expensive though, so we don't want to waste too much on it. But it will be our main way of surviving, I guess, over those nights and that where we don't get power storage. So we got the O2, we got that built. We need to also get a water tank, so we'd like to probably do a bigger water tank as well, so that can go here. And then I'd like to get a canteen going straight away. Keep just a small one because I want to keep everything small besides those 2 things that we built, because then that can start up, they can get the power going. The water can go there, and then we can get people that can drink water in here, so then it works a bit better for us. So now the power's going, they've got oxygen now at least, so they won't die of oxygen. I'm not putting into fast forward mode because I kind of just want to make sure everything runs smoothly. But as you can see, whilst they're building that, you've got so many issues with all these lakes and that you can't build on these lakes, I don't think. So we've got so many around us. But the good thing about this place is that it kind of is a bit spacious. A lot of these rocks can go. So we do have a lot of area that we can expand into in here and around in here. The wall is like just here. So we do have a bit of room. The base can be a decent size. Like I think power can fit all out this way. Oxygen generator is out of water. That's because I need them to build the water and that. How are their oxygen looking? Because at the moment, we don't have a medic either. So we need them to build it reasonably quick for us. So I'm going to hit this into fast forward because really I need to get these guys moving all the materials for us. And then this engineer can just walk around and go zap, zap, zap and build it all. So he's going to build that power storage where really I probably should have done the water, then the... Ooh, thunderstorm. Okay, so that's water. So now, yeah, so it's storming now. So cloud cover. So this guy ain't gonna work too well, but at least by doing this, we can now slow this down. Struggling with oxygen, that's okay for now. And all I want to do now is I just want to get water in these places. Can we place a table? No, the water takes up that area. So if we go a big table here and another big table there, and then we probably can place a food canteen here just for now. Because I don't really want to expand the colony too well, especially if these guys are going to live. As you can see, oof. See, I don't know what happens when if they actually hit the base. I don't know if it screws up power or anything like that. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this works, and I hope it doesn't cause too many issues. As we can see, power is depleting slowly. We don't want to expand the base too much. Like this does not produce any power. We do need a good combination of wind turbine to solar panel ratio, it seems, because when you do have storms like this, so obviously when it goes red cloud coverage, you're going to get these storms. And yeah, at least now they have something. Like I might put a TV in here as well, just so they have a bit of entertainment, just to keep everyone happy. But don't want to screw over the colonists either. Ooh, I need to build a cabin as well, or a dorm. So we will get a dorm going. Damn, out of power. I was worried about that. Is that my engineer that's out? No, they can't even get out. So I'm gonna lose my one and only biologist. That's not good at all. This guy probably can move a wind turbine to go there. I can at least get him to do that, maybe. Will he do that for me, or is he just gonna sit here? I can't even check the guy's stats because he's standing on there, so it looks like that cloud coverage is starting to come down a bit at least. So yeah, this is the dangerous part, is when you lose power, because you lose oxygen. These guys lose the ability to drink water. We need that cloud coverage to go very quickly, and it is night time. This is my biggest worry, is just getting the start of this base going. It's the hardest thing. And see, it's almost coming to daytime, and that cloud coverage is down, so it makes me see, yep, these guys are starting to get hungry, and all the food is here. They're locked out from all the food. It's a very bad scenario here. See, the wind's died down, but I need to get that wind turbine going. This guy is hopefully going to start turning. In the moment, yep, that's going to turn. I think we've got power. Oxygen was starting to die out. Power is now in play. They can all go eat. Thank God. Whew, close call. Very, very close call. Survival reached. At least we hit the first one, which is one day after landing, your people are still alive. We did not lose anyone in our first day. Normally, we have in the past, so at least we were able to survive there. We'll keep going a tiny bit longer and try and get a few things going. I'm going to let all these guys eat, and then they can drink as well and get their stuff going. And then I would like them to build this stuff, and I'll get them to build a dorm as well. And at least then they will be self-sufficient in that regard. So now they're all kind of a bit sleepy. The wind turbine will help build up a bit of energy as well. We're definitely producing a lot, which is good. We're using 10, producing 30 or so, so that's great. Seems like that next storm is coming back again. So, and the wind's dropped, but the wind's gonna start shooting up. Yep, see, here comes the storm. So it's so many storms in and out of this this base. It's gonna be an issue. So I want this guy to build this, and then the moment he does that, I'm gonna tell them. Whew, that was close. All right, let's get 2, 4, and 6, because we only have 4. Actually, we only have 4 of them, so I only need to build 2. Only build what you need, I think, is the best thing. I know I built this, but we need to build a food container. I know we've got plenty of food and everything in there, but now it seems like these guys can at least survive. They're eating a bit, but they're sleepy. So the moment the engineer decides to come over here and build this, which I don't think he's going to for the night, seems like they're all resting in for the night. There's 2 there. There's 1 there. I don't know where the other one is. Where is that other person? I see 2 in here and 1 there. The other one's fallen asleep. Maybe in here as well. Yeah, so all fallen asleep, all asleep on the floor. It's a bit of a harsh night, but power seems to be decent. It only just goes down, so that windmill doesn't produce enough for this base to survive. That's okay though, for now. Like at the moment, the base is survivable. It's still going to take quite some time to get everything going. Food production would be the thing I would like to get going. See, this guy's built those beds, so now people have places to sleep at least. And we can maybe look at how's our... We've got 8 metal. We've got 1 biologist, so I want to get a biodime going. See, you can't build on that water, but you can still build pretty close to it. So, see, I can do that and make like a bridge going across that if I really want to. So we can do that. And if I do that, then they can build the food, and then we can at least start production of food, so then these guys can still survive. This thing can hold a few meals. We don't have to really worry too much about some of these things, which is great. So this is obviously going to take a bit of metal and a bit of time for us, because I think that was like 2 and I think that was 1. Storms, oof, like how do I get rid of the storms? If we go here, we can do lightning rod, protects an area around it from lightning strikes, which will also harvest their energy. Ooh. Okay. So I don't know what happens when the base gets hit by lightning, so that's my biggest worry. You should recycle the colony ship. I will soon. Not just yet, because I need a storage room for them to put all that stuff in, otherwise it's all going to go belly up. So in here, I want them to make potato. I also want them to make fast production, high maintenance and starchy. I want them to also make lettuce. They can make tomato, and they can make rice. So they're the 4 things that we're going to be making. And it seems like we had just enough plastic to do all that, maybe. For free. I think this one's taking it, so 2 free. Yep, we're going to just have enough to fill that place. So then our biologist has a place to work. And obviously all this base is really just temporary. It's just to get our base going, because we need to build up materials. We should get a landing pad going eventually. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metal plus whatever the colony ship gives us. So if I look at that and go, okay, well, we got this. This takes 4, so we should look at getting one of these placed probably where the colony ship is. And then you need to get a mining facility and a production facility. So you need to do it all kind of clever, otherwise you can get a bit screwed by it all. But at the moment, it seems like it's stable, so I'm going to call the episode at here, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the first episode of the 4th season. Next episode, we'll get to continuing and expanding our base. As usual, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day. I'll catch you guys in the next one, so see you later, guys.